Alright, so this is the second test with the Skittles. Conveyor is the same one we used the previous test. You can see the flex hose comes down and that goes into our feed station. Same as last time. So the additions here, we've added a pipe empty valve. Basically, when the pump runs, this pinch valve will be closed. So the pump will run for X amount of seconds, and then what happens is the pump will continue to run, but this valve will open up at a predetermined time. So what that does is when it opens up, it brings in a large rush of ambient air and it pulls product from this point forward. And what this will do is it'll help us to actually have a clean line each cycle. And what we're trying to avoid is the product actually falling back down the vertical when you enter the discharge phase. And what we've also done at the discharge point is we've decreased the amount of height that the product actually falls out of the receiver. So last time we actually caught it here at the top of this frame. So now I've got a box and just a blanket. So we're catching it almost immediately out of the conveyor. It's still about a foot drop, but that's about as close as we can get to the outlet of the conveyor. So we'll run this through just like we did the original time, and we'll take a look at the results afterwards. So start up the conveyor here. So you can see we get a majority of the product out of the vertical for the next cycle. So that was the last of the product. Now we'll pull the bag down and take a look at our results up there. You can see there definitely is some breakage. If we take a look at the bottom of the bag too, you can see some of the chips. But this is probably the best we can do. We've tried to prevent the fall. We've tried to use the pipe empty to prevent the product falling back down the vertical. And we have all the silicone lined parts in the conveyor to help prevent breakage as well. So I mean, overall the Skittles do look pretty good. There are small nicks on some of the pieces, but we've run this through just one time, which would be the same thing in the real world, but